Great to be catching up with Gavin Fenter from the Tara LAING yard. They will have the 6 runners on Friday. In race 5, 3 of them will get them underway, and we are going to start with first up. And Gav, that's Global Chief. Now, his last 2 have been a little bit disappointing, but he is drawn at least a lot better than he was last time out.
Yeah, Nadine, he needed the run up the straight. Then we tried him around the bend again, and he didn't have a good draw, but Charlie it's just to prep him for later on. So he needed those 2. He's now got a good draw over a mile. So yeah, he's got a place chance. Competitive race, but he could run a place.
Cliffy Claver next up. He improved lengthwise last time out.
Yeah, he's just off them. He's thereabouts. He's always a runner, and he's probably the better one out of the 3. He's definitely got a chance.
And Villa Foz will be the 3rd of the stable's entries.
Yeah, he's just out of the placings. Nadine, he's probably going to be better off in a maiden handicap, but until then we've got to run him and just keep him fit. But he'll be better in a maiden handicap. Maybe Kachetti can get the best out of him.
In race 6, we'll see Pedro. Now, he joins us in shots this morning, and last time out maybe a little bit disappointing, but you cannot leave him out. He loves track and trip, and Gavi's generally thereabouts.
Yeah, Nadine, the problem with him, unfortunately, he tends to lug in the straight. And that last run, the run, that course was cutting up really, really bad on the inside rail. But thanks to Charles, he moved the rail. He put up a false rail all the way up the straight to give that part of the track a break, which is going to help a lot because we go to the poly for 5 weeks, and then come the middle of next month, that course will be awesome. So yeah, forget about that. He lugs in. He was going through the mud, and he just didn't enjoy it. Like that filly that we had that won last week, she also hated the inside, hated the mud, and then she won down the middle last week. So yes, he's got a good draw. If Chase can get him a little bit better placed and get that rail early, then he's definitely got a chance.
Dan Alley will be in action in race 7. Now, he's been making a little bit of a hard work in the early part of races where he's been coming from a long way off. He's been finishing though, Gav. I see the blinkers go on. I'll make this guy a little bit of a roughie.
Yeah, Nadine, unfortunately, Emma was here the race day when they raised money for charity, and you're supposed to run then, and unfortunately you got a virus, and the virus, like you get flu, you got to back off. So we backed off him, we got him over his virus, and then we started getting back into work. And he's probably going to need this run. He can run a place, but more than likely need it, but he's back on track.
And in race 9, Red Sash will step out. Now, she does cut back and trip, but she actually ran really well over sprinting distances in her initial starts in the Eastern Cape before stepping up to 14 in the mile.
Yeah, Nadine, it's no secret she's better on the poly. She's right on the grass. Over 1,200, more than 1,400. But we have to run a year. Her time's probably going to be the last season. Yeah. And her 1,400 that she was in 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had to schedule. She also got the virus. We backed off her. But she's back on track. She's 100%. I've been working her, and she's all good. She can run into the money over the 1,200, but she would be better on the poly, but not definitely a runner.
Well, we'll see how she goes. Like I say, she didn't disgrace herself in her initial starts over sprints. It is a tough lineup, though. She'll have to bring her best.